For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Myles Sexton. I'm 21 years old and I grew up in a small town in Nova Scotia called Brooklyn. My first job was actually working as a cashier at Sobeys. Right across from me there was this rack that had all of these fashion magazines, and I always used to go and pick them up and look through them, and I used to see all of these like beautiful men and women. Wish that I could be a model one day. I wanted the confidence, I wanted to be as beautiful as them. Growing up in a small town, it's never easy because I think when you have such dreams, you want to become a model, you know, you want to be on the runways, you want to be on the covers of magazines, that people kind of think you're crazy and they tell you that you'll never accomplish that. And sometimes your dreams aren't always pushed, or you don't always get the courage to do those things. Like, I felt like I was being told that I had to get a real job, that being a model or being different, that wasn't something that was real. You know, that I should be a lawyer, that I should go to nursing school, you know, that university is so important for me. But like, in my heart, it's like, no, I wanted to work in the fashion industry. I wanted to go and be creative and do these creative things. And little did I know that I had the opportunity. To me, Toronto was like the New York, that it was like my city of dreams, and I was gonna go there and just accomplish everything. But things didn't work out the way I thought it would be. My first year in Toronto was probably one of the lowest moments of my life. No one was even considering me for a job. All of the agencies in the city were turning me down. They said that I was too skinny, that I needed to build more muscle. Your look is too European, you know, you're just really not right for this market. So I just got so down on myself, and I didn't understand. I'm like, I went from a small town in Nova Scotia that accepted my look and wanted to use my look to going to a city where no one even wanted to consider me. I came here with all of this excitement and all of these dreams, and I'm like, but now I feel like my dreams aren't going to come true. And then one day I decided to take a chance, and I went to the casting for Fashion Arts Toronto. And I went in there, I teased my hair up really big, and I wore this great outfit, and I was like, do you know what, I'm gonna show them that I want to be a model and that I can do this. So I went into that casting and I let my personality shine. And 3 days later, I got a phone call. And as soon as I heard them, my eyes filled up with tears, and they said, Myles, we'd like to book you for the fittings. I instantly like hung up the phone, called my mother, I'm like bawling my eyes out, I'm like, oh my god, Mom, I got it, I did it. I have the opportunity. I'll never forget that moment. That's when everything changed. First things first, model boot camp. The models were getting tired, but little did they know, there's no time to rest in the modeling industry. Time for our fittings. The next designer was actually Monica Nova. Last season at F.A.T, I actually wore a long, almost like a prom dress for her. That was the first time I've ever worn a dress on the runway. It was kind of a changing moment for me. Oh, time for my clothing rack photo shoot. This year, Wendy from Distropolis asked me to walk for her again. This year I'm getting a custom dress. It's so beautiful. The only downside is that it is skin tight. I am like praying to the fashion gods right now that I will not fall walking down that runway in this dress. 1 year later, 2 days of fittings, and I booked 13 shows this year at Fashion Arts Toronto. That's a personal record. Last year I did 7, this year I'm doing 13. I can't wait. The only scary part is that I'm going to have a lot of quick changes. The cameras couldn't follow me backstage on day 1 of that, and I'm kind of glad they didn't. My first designer that I walked for was Mackenzie Jones, and about 5 minutes before I went on the runway show, my crotch ripped in my pants. We didn't know what to do, so to my left there was a male model. We're like, quick, give me your pants! He literally takes his pants off, I throw on his jeans, I put on my shoes, and bam, I'm out on the runway. Do my walk, come off, and then I have to run for my next quick change. It's been a crazy day for day 1 at Fashion Arts Toronto, but I mean, it's off to an amazing start. I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. The downside of being an androgynous model is that sometimes I forget that I have to shave, and no one apparently had a razor backstage, so now I have to run home and shave my face before I can get into hair and makeup. Okay, I'm all done shaving now, time to head backstage. Time to get my game face on and go for a quick fitting with Esther. Originally, I was only wearing one outfit for Esther, but then she seen me the night before rocking some heels, so she decided to throw me into a dress. Pretty sure I have the biggest crush on Esther. Look 1 completed. Bring on the media. This is the most nerve-wracking part before the runway. It's like waiting until you get to go on. But as soon as you go on, it's like all your nerves go away. Glad everyone's getting to know me a little better. That's okay. It's the final day here at Fashion Arts Toronto, and I have 7 designers left to walk for. That means I have a lot of quick changes. Let's go see what the cameras caught. I love a little living Photoshop. Nicole, designer for Von B, loved the eye patch I was wearing the night of the F.A.T launch party, so she asked me if I could accessorize her collection with a little of my House of Regalia collaboration and a little M. Sexton, my personal jewelry line. I lied.
Running through my heart, my veins.
Okay, I'm missing a half of this.
You seeped into my soul, my brain, and riding on the snow train. of that. It's more of this and less of that. Never stops, baby. Perfection. Eyes, lips, thighs, hips, the chin, the cheeks, the skin, the teeth, the face, the chest, the waist, the breast, the nose, the ears, the toes, the rear, the arms, the legs, the brow, the neck, the fat, the wrinkles, the back, the nipples.
The jewelry looks major on the models. I have the quickest of quickest quick changes after Susanna's show. I have to get into a skin-tight dress, get my makeup changed, and my hair. Kind of nervous. And 2 years later, to my surprise, I just finished my 2nd season here at Fashion Arts Toronto. I walked in 13 runway shows and my mind is going crazy right now. I can't believe this. It's such an amazing moment. I don't care that my feet hurt or that I'm incredibly tired right now. I'm doing it. My dreams are coming true. I'm so incredibly thankful for all of the designers that booked me this season. It was so amazing working with each and every one of you, and thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I'm kind of going through runway withdrawals right now, but that doesn't matter. I just am so excited for next season.
JayJay.